deliver something slightly different. I always kind of feel like I said every single stream at this point. So yes, actually have Rutan actually cover Houseki No Kuni, which is something I actually wanted to cover for a very long time, but for some reason I don't know. I actually have zero idea. I was kind of sitting there going, I haven't actually covered this, and I bought this ages ago, and I actually had it. I think I bought this with a load of other manga as well. But it's one of those ones I always said to myself, one day I'll get to it, but I've kind of felt as if I might have not because there wasn't enough volumes out at that point. But I guess there's like 10 out at this point in the series out in England, so at least we actually got enough to kind of cover for us the whole entire year, basically. But yeah, I mean, this has always been one of those ones on my radar. The anime was actually like one of the biggest ones of 2018. I like to say, was it 2018 or 2017? One of the two. And yeah, it always looked kind of cool. It's actually one of the only CG shows I was like, wow, that doesn't look terrible. So at least there's that. But I also kind of heard the manga actually was pretty damn good, and also kind of like a roller coaster. So who knows? I like roller coasters. I like a lot. At this point, I do cover stuff that gives me. I've also been told it's actually quite painful as well. So gone live for Houseki No Kuni. Right, and believe with that we actually are good to go. Yes, they certainly are. Also, thank God my actual oh no, Twitch did not actually go online for some reason. There we go. That's better. For some reason, it has a tendency not to go online. Anyway, enough talk of Twitch's inability to actually do anything properly. Get a show on the road. So like, I think I actually got it around the wrong way. Whoa, hello. There, no, wait. Show 2 at a time, left to right. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's this one. This way, there you go. That's, well, you can't really see it much anyway. I just realised something. I was like, oh yeah, you can't really see it anyway. Huh, my bad. I was like, oh, look at the pretty image. And I realised, oh yeah, I'm covering half of it. Oh man, I don't know what is wrong when it comes to these kind of things. There we go. So, oh yeah, Fos. I know you're in there, Fos. It gems, indeed. We're gem vibing now. We're gem vibing. So chapter 1, is it? You know what? Let's just go to Google Translate. I can't say words. So it's one of those ones I want to know the correct pronunciation. Is it phosphorite? So I can type. So PHOSPHOPHYLLITE. There we go. God damn, that was a lot. That's a lot of PHOs. Phosphorite. There we go. Phosphorite. I was almost close. It's phosphorite. It's the thing. I don't want to say it out loud just in case I get it wrong. And I don't want emotions. I don't want to be vibing like that, alright? Sensei's been asking for you. Huh? I wonder what about. Don't know. Oh, maybe. I'm fine going to get into battle. Yeah, right. Even as great as you are, I can see that my potential still intimidates you. Potential? You mean you still haven't been given a job? Is it Morga? Yeah, Morga. Goshen, quit fooling around. I saw a black spot in the south. A little one, but we have to report it to Sensei. Great. If it's just a little one, we can take care of it ourselves. What? Are you serious? It's all about an ego trip. We'll be fine. It's important to give the elderly a break once in a while. Sensei's pretty old. But yeah, it's one of those things I know, it's always like, oh yeah, don't worry, we've got this. Immediately dies. How many times has that happened? How many times have we actually ever seen those words being said and it's just like, boy, you better get going. They act like they're so busy. Okay, today is the day I asked Sensei. I do quite like the composition, so to speak. Use the cool words. The composition. Perfect. I'm cute. I'm gallant. Gallant. Excuse me. Yes. You wanted to see me, Kongo Sensei? Yes. Fossilite. I have finally found a job for you. Fossilite, yeah. I think we can do this. Yeah. How many times? It doesn't happen, bruh. It doesn't go well. Man, the competition actually is really goddamn good. It's kind of, it reminds me a lot of, it reminds me a lot of Utano in a way. It's a very, just call it Fos, yeah. Alright, leave me alone. God damn it, leave me alone. It's like, it reminds me a lot of Utano in a way, like how Utano uses the kind of, I guess it's kind of like the long shots, but you actually use the shadows in conjunction with the long shots is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I can see that as well. It's got the Nihei aesthetic as well, to be honest. Huh? That's a bad vibe right there. That's a bad vibe. Uh oh. It's not evaporating. And those arrowheads, they've captured Heliodor the other day, and that's the same color. I can't believe they'd use one of us for this. That's perfect though. We'll take back every last piece. It reminds me a lot of the Gendo room. I like to call it now because it's kind of the thing. It's the Gendo room. Sensei. As I remembered, Morgan and Goshen said they saw a black spot a little while ago. It was small, so they went to handle it alone. You memorized the origins of our land, have you not? Huh? Yes, Sensei. Recite the introduction. Huh? Alright. 6. This planet has 6 times been struck by meteors. Each time a piece broke off, creating 6 moons and ravaging the Earth. When the land was reduced to a single coast, all living creatures escaped to the ocean. The infertile land was populated by creatures suited to its barren environment. Some of the life forms that flourished in the time of one moon were left and sank into the ocean. They were consumed by the microscopic organisms inhabiting the seafloor, then reborn as inorganic substances. After a long time, their components formed ordered structures and then became crystals, before once again washing up on shore. Those crystals are lustrous. It's an eye. It's lustrous. Very good. And to oppose the countless hunters who come from the moons to turn us into decorations, the 28 of us form pairs of skilled warriors and watcher and a fighter. We each have 1 or 2 roles to which we are well suited. We complement each other as we fulfill those roles. I thought long and hard about what role to bestow upon you. You have a unique unique constitution, and on top of that, you've tried medicine, tactical planning, textile production, industrial art and design, arms production, and so on. Damn. Damn. But nothing could get you through your impenetrable stature of impetitude. Then I should just go fight I should just go fight, maybe. Fight? You say? Well, it is the one thing I've never tried even once. So it is the one thing you will never do. Oh. She's trying. That's the main thing. She's trying. Damn. Sensei. Is this supposed to be a show of respect for the aged? Here it comes. Get down. I'm not that old at I'm not that old I'm not that old at you fools. Oops. You're remarkably brittle. And your hardness is only 3.5. You fall apart if someone so much as brushes by you. Furthermore, the Lunarians are fond of your mint green colour. With those 3 points against you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Even an army of you would be wiped out in a single blow. Unless you become stronger than I am. Yeah, not happening. That being the case, I want you to compile a natural history. What? Stay in there. That's so boring. You think? You'd be preserving the present and preparing us against the unforeseen future. It is an intellectual task that is both vital and creative in nature. But oh, he is. I would hope he actually is voiced by our boy, our main boy. Oh man, our good boy. But alright, I know what you want. Observation is the key to battle. If you want to fight, you must first use this job to cultivate your eye for observation. You tried to trick me into doing it? You're about the only person who can talk back to Sensei. You have nothing going for you, but you have nerves and spades. Agreed. Nobody asked you. But your job will require that honesty. I'm counting on you. Want me to help? Nope. Shot down. Absolutely shot down. You switched my right and left legs last time, so no thanks. You remember that, huh? That was then. What about your history? How's that going? There's a possible way a natural history is going to help anybody, and that's going to be a pain in the butt. Just like you. Shut up. So Rutile? Yeah, Rutile. This is what they did to Helio. But if we get all the pieces, they'll go back together, and Helio will be alive, right? Yes, of course. That's actually kind of interesting, to be honest. The microscopic organisms said to have made us locked inside us as inclusions. In this age, they feed off of light to make us move. So if we shatter, as long as we can gather enough of the pieces, they can close the wounds and bring us back to life. Even if we're ground into powder, mixed with earth, and sunk to the bottom of the ocean. That's actually kind of interesting. There is no more than temporary death. It's no more than temporary death. It's a wonderful trait of ours that no other creature shares. Of course, this property also makes us incapable of ever giving up on anything. There, all better. All right, I guess we'll get back to our posts. Hey, watch it! Touch me, and you're the one who's gonna touch me. You're the one who's gonna break 3.5. I'm used to falling apart, Honourable 7. No, I will not be refused. If I hadn't tackled the sensor, you would both be on the moon right now. Don't you know what that means? Rutile, I don't suppose you could switch someone's head hardness with their physical hardness. Not with today's medicine. Oh, have fun, boy. Have fun, boy. You have something. You have something. You have something. You have to do something to get me off of this wretched assignment. Is making a natural history really that bad? Yes. I want something cooler. I don't know. Your new job helped us before you even started. I think it's pretty amazing. What? Want to switch with me? I'm not so weak that I would take from other people. Is that what you thought I'd say? Well, think again. Careful, it's heavy. Whoa! Fos. I'll teach the idiot. I just put Fos back together. Hey, you're still in one piece. My phone just died. My phone literally just died just then. What a relief. I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd really take it. Huh? Well. Hey, you wanted it to hit me, didn't you? Sorry. Fine, I get it. I guess I'm stuck with it. You are my only friend. Fos. End. So chapter 2 is Cinnabar. So anyway, what is natural history? You disgust me. You're resisting this job as far as possible. You disgust me. You're resisting this job as hard as you possibly can. Is not what you're thinking, I hope. Whoa, why? Perv. No, I'm working out the grand scheme of it all. Let's see. Morganite. A mineral pink in color, but violent in nature, and good looking, arrogant and adorable. Are you insulting me? A natural history is a record and classification of everything in nature. That's what I heard. Sweet, noble Goshen, for example. Like the bugs on the beach and the plants and everything. Give me another one. We already know everything about all the useful things, so a record of things we don't know about. Give me more. I need more. We don't know that much about anything, sorry. We watchers are just always looking up at the sky. But Cinnabar might know something. Cinnabar? You mean that Cinnabar? There's a gem you could try asking. You know I can't do that. I can't even get near Cinnabar. I never even talked to that loner. But I think Cinnabar knows a lot about stuff. Well, work hard and make a big discovery. Oh, great scholar. Great scholar? Cinnabar, huh? I didn't think so. If I have to ask Cinnabar, I might as well go to Sensei. That's worse. I get lectured for half a day. I'm never going to figure this out on my own, but I want to make a great discovery. Okay. The great scholar is willing to lend an ear to the opinions of others. Huh? Something new? I only know about the things I use, and I want to get this chair fixed before I go out on watch duty. Could you hold that down for me for a sec? Oh, Fos, perfect timing. All of this for me before you go. Everyone's clothes have been tearing so easy lately. I'm designing a sturdier line. Hey, I heard you're making a natural history. We're short on the hemp this year, so don't waste paper, clumsy or not. At least help us make the stuff you use. I know about pastes and powders, but you want something people don't use. Oh, our night watcher Cinnabar might know something. Yes, I'm coming. Oh, come on. You know more than Cinnabar, don't you? You're just lying because you're busy, I can tell, you quack. Man, I wish people still use the word quack nowadays, but people don't actually use that word anymore. If I remember correctly, the word came from the fact that back in the day the doctors used to have long beaks. That's the reason why they call them quacks. If I remember, because they used to look like ducks. Your mouth, it needs an immediate operation to shut it. There they are, the miracle hands. I mean, I know Cinnabar's been all over over the beach, but only at night, right? What could anybody possibly see? You know, we're all completely useless at night. Do you have a point? It's very dangerous to go out at night. All our functions slow down in the dark because we get our nutrients from light. But Cinnabar is unique. That particular gem excretes an unending supply of silver venom that collects what little light there is, and makes it possible for Cinnabar to stay up and alert all night long. Although the Lunarians have never once come at night. Huh? And do we even need a night patrol? Seems kind of pointless. Unlikely or not, an attack is possible, and that is Cinnabar's job. Is it Cinnabar? Was it? Yeah, sometimes the C is an S, and sometimes. Why is the philosopher in the corner? I realised that. I was like, why is philosopher in the corner? I never just realised that. I just saw it. Cinnabar. It is. I was gonna say, because sometimes you pronounce a C as a sometimes the C is really weird. That's why I'm sometimes always kind of checking, just in case. That is Cinnabar's job. If you do go for an interview, be careful, as I'm sure you know, if any part of you touches that poison, it will block the light from getting through. We'll have no choice but to scrape that part off and throw it away. You there, give up this pointless job. Give up this pointless job, this futile effort, and help me with my grand discovery. What? You would grant me the honor of allowing me to serve you? And that should win Cinnabar over somehow. And I will have a new minion. Then I'll get this natural history over with and make a great discovery. Everyone will sing my praises and my battle senses will be amazing. Yup, that's how I'll do it. My dear Benito. Benito? Your room is next to Cinnabar's, is it not? Yes. You will show me the way. What is your deal? You want to see Cinnabar? I don't think anybody's home. What? But it's the middle of the day. Cinnabar is not home during the day or ever. Huh? You know how this venom gets out of control sometimes. I guess it was starting to bother Cinnabar too. That room's been empty for a long time. I bet you said something insensitive to my minion. Minion? I did not. I'm not you. That venom's just like breathing to that gem. I know Cinnabar's trying not to cause trouble, but to be honest, just living next door has been constantly on edge. Oh, just living next door has been constantly on edge. I thought someone quoting the Bible at me just now. I thought, bro, this ain't Bible time. This ain't Bible time, bruh. I guess all Old English time. a gem that bothers people just by being around. I've been used to this since the day I was born, but this has surpassed even me. I'm impressed. To be stuck with a job where no one expects anything, no one worries about you, and no one will ever thank you. I don't get it. Why not just quit? Cinnabar, why can't I find you? If I don't find anyone on this promontory, the only place left to look will be the ocean. Can't be. Oh. I was wondering. What idiot would be out just before sundown? So it's you, 3.5. Cinnabar? Damn it! Why? What I do is breathe, and the earth and the grass die away. I don't want to spread pollution. or ask, or for anyone to see me, or to fight in this disgraceful way. I don't want to. Ugh. Cinema. Oh. Oh. Fight. And yet. This has really good. It actually does have really good composition, to be honest. It is really damn good. Maybe I'll just fall. Well, because I'm not joking about how brittle she is. If I remember correctly, isn't there a jewel out there that's actually quite like that? It's actually very brittle, and it might be false. I can't remember. If I remember correctly, actually is a crystal like that. I didn't ask for your help. Of all 28 of us, I'm the lowest on the scale. My hardness is 2. Fos. Hugh. What did you go? What did you do? There, I scraped off all of the stains. Do you recognize me? The quack. My, it's so deep. Maybe you need more scraping. I mean, brilliant doctor. As for these bits, there's nothing we can do for them. I've never been scraped before. Are you having trouble remembering anything? I don't really know yet, but I'll never forget what happened today. Cinnabar talked about not wanting to fight, but then jumped in to save me. I'm not surprised. Cinnabar is very clever, but the air in that region is stagnant now. We won't be able to use it. But the air in that region is stagnant now. We won't be able to use its water plants or organisms for a while. First, the truth is, Cinnabar is extremely quick-witted and an excellent fighter, but everything that gem touches dies. Cinnabar is more than we can handle, so we use a knight as an edge. Oh, it's a cage. So we use that knight. Is more than we can handle, so we use a knight as a cage. Is that the only way? A cruel but useful job assignment can be very effective and aesthetic for any question one might have about their existence. It's not like we can put off finding a solution until we're all dead, so the only option is to endure it until some gem finds a better plan. Or would you do us all the favour of finding a use of Cinnabar? Do you want to make a great discovery, don't you? You do want to make a great discovery, don't you? I can't do that. And you know it. Not if you and Sensei can't come up with anything better. So incidentally, where has Cinnabar been during the day? I don't know. I went to the Northern Cliffs, and then out of nowhere, the Cape of the Emptiness. Then yeah, that's the Cape of the Emptiness. Then yeah, that's the place. And talk about good timing. The Cape of Emptiness is where they call Heliodor. Heliodor? Yeah. You couldn't have been in a more dangerous place. I can't imagine anyone would spend all of their time there, but I just don't know. Hey, don't you ever learn? What do you mean? What do you want from me? This is my job. What about you? What are you doing here again? This is where they call Heliodor. It's dangerous out here. That's right. That's why. I'm waiting for them to take me. Maybe on the moons they can find a valley for me. I've waited all this time, but they never come. And yesterday, the second you showed up, there they were. You're lucky. Even the enemies love you. two on the south coast, 3 on the twin shores, one on the plain, one on the plain between, one on the White Hill. I don't know if there'd be great discoveries, but I've seen plants we don't use there. They don't have names. Rutile came to treat me this morning. There, you're done with me now, right? So stop getting in my way. Help me. I want you to help. No. Okay, in that case, I swear I'll find you a job that you can do. I'll do it, and it'll be way more fun than night patrol. So don't talk about going to the moons, okay? Hey, oh my, it's not just blank. It's gone. You okay? Did you get scared after what happened to Cinnabar? That's not like you. Oh no, that's not it. My ideas cannot be contained on those tiny pieces of paper, so you haven't changed. What job could be out there? It'll be fun, I said. Only you can do it, I said. I'm so stupid, but I swear. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go away. All this noise is keeping me awake. What we have here. Did that idiot forget this? How airheaded can you be? Not my problem. Terrible handwriting. The drawings are much better. So what does it say? You got some Pepsi. The good stuff. I have no idea why, but I prefer the taste of Pepsi now, for some reason. It's actually kind of nicer. I have no idea what it is about it. I want to leave the night, but I can't. I don't trust myself. Damn it. This stupid thing. Cinnabar and Diamond, chapter 3. Yeah, it's smooth. It's got a nicer texture to it. I think it's a bit of a weird thing to explain, but it's nicer. To be honest, the best drink in the universe is actually watermelon and the soda. It's the best drink in the universe. The problem is I can never find it. It's like really hard to find over here. It's really expensive. But it's the best soda in the universe, and it's just like, bro, just mass market that stuff. You make millions. Watermelon sweet's like the best things ever as well, and then watermelon soda's actually the best thing as well. Observing the jellyfish for your natural history. You sure are working hard. No, I was just thinking how cute my reflection is. As if, can't you see? I'm wallowing in despair. What? You stupid. Careful. I need help. I can't think of a single thing, President Jade. I'm waiting for ideas. Ideas for what? I can't tell you. And I don't know how to help. Ugh, I'm going crazy from all this thinking. If I'd known it would turn out like this, I never would have said I'd find something. So about the other day, I don't suppose you could wipe that off the record. I still don't know what. I think if I think any harder, I'm going to hate everything. The road to discovery goes on. Sensei, I'll be in the main temple. Yes, Sensei. If anything happens, inform me immediately. Time for your nap, Sensei? Let's call it meditation. And please don't go doing anything foolish, understand? Yeah. Okay, back to work. So basically, you're whining because you're not getting any ideas. Lately I've seen Rutile, what do you think you're doing? A shock test? I'm performing your 100-year toughness checkup. I can determine your degree of hardness with a simple touch, but the elements that determine the amount of impact you can absorb before breaking, including crystal structures and cleavage, and complex and carefully systematized. I'm going to use you for my high standard. Please tell me first. Oh, excuse me. Huh? I don't really get it. I'd appreciate your cooperation. That's our rock solid jade. You make us sound all of your own. You are top class. You're top class. Quack doctor. You are top class. I won't be needing your help. You're most absurd. You're most assuredly at the bottom. I actually had no idea. I didn't know. I've never seen certain words used in different contexts. So I'm kind of like, It's one of those things that sometimes when you hear a word like, it's like I studied English for like the metric ton of my life. Like I'd say 95% of my whole entire life I studied English, and I still don't know half the dictionary. I keep on discovering new words every single day. I'm like, never knew that word before. It's one of those things that sometimes just hit you randomly, like, didn't see that. I've never seen that word before in my life. Same thing happens with Kaguya-sama. It has so many words I've never seen. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of ideas, I've seen Diamonds using a new fighting style lately. These things people come up with. Oh? Knocking you shall receive. That's not what reminded me. You're right. Dia's gonna be way more helpful than average old Jade. I was asking the wrong person, thanks. I'll have you know I'm still second hardest to break. Yeah, but high attack power is so much cooler than high endurance. Anyway, the Diamond team is in the middle of their afternoon patrol. Don't get in their way. Ooh. Yeah, English is a weird language because you're never taught like the beyond section of English. You're only ever taught like the first half of it, and you're kind of like, okay, what do I do now? And it's so weird. Like in other languages, you actually get taught pretty much everything, but if your first language actually is English, you get like taught the bare minimum. That's what I've actually kind of realized. And the rest of it, you fill in yourself. It's pretty weird. I always thought that because I've learnt other languages, actually learnt like the whole entire thing, and actually now I'm just kind of like, English. I've never seen these words before. Dear. Voice, what are you doing? You could get yourself hurt. Voice, you're too bright. The pain of my lack of ideas is enough to shatter me. Please give me a hint. Ideas for what? I can't tell you. Just give me an idea for getting ideas. Oh dear, that'll be hard. What if you tried making a big change in yourself? Maybe trying something you never do. Would help? I'm constantly wishing I could change. Oh? That's pretty much impossible, which is why I'm asking for an easy idea. Do you know how many years I've idled away? I should have expected this from a hardness 10. Nothing but God damn that word. I know it's what's the word? Damn it. I don't want to say condensation. That's my brain just says condensation. It's the condescending. It's that word. It's condescending, but my brain says condensation for some reason. Condescension. There we go. Condescension. I can't commune with this God. It's hopeless. Yeah, I am hopeless. I'm sorry. And now I'm just making you mad. See? I'm full of flaws. You forgive me? I get that joke because diamonds are full of flaws. That's clever. Please? Fine, just this once. Thanks. By the way, have you seen Bort? Depending on what kind of diamond you get, actually, there's flawless diamonds out there, but it's actually quite hard to get. So I get that because I've been exposed to a lot about jewelry, so I got that. Oh yeah, you're alone. That's weird. Did Bort go off somewhere? Honestly, what a self-centered jerk. I just can't keep up. That's all. There you go. There you go. Enabling again. You're both you're both diamonds, of course. You can keep. Of course, you can keep up. Want me to give that punk a talking to? Bort will face my wrath. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think you need to go that far. Oh. I never seen condescension before, like the term condescension. I've seen condescending. I've never seen condescension. Yeah, I've not seen that. I've not seen it like commonly used. I mean, granted, I'm not exposed to like exposed to Shakespearean English all the time. That's a problem. Unless I was actually the only time I was actually only ever like that was in university, but that's about it. Nowadays I'm like, yo boy. Nowadays, when you get to the point of learning English for so long, you just you start abbreviating literally everything. Your brain just stops and be like, bro, I'm gonna abbreviate everything. Right. Huh? What do you do? What? Whoa! You reflected them back, all back. That's our diamond. Oh no! It's not over yet. Ah. It's got a very what's the word? It has a very interesting style. Like it kind of reminds me a lot of how what's his name? Oh, God, my brain just stopped. Shit! I'm trying to remember the guy's name now. If I say it like 10 billion times at this point, it's annoying me. Tatsuki Fujimoto, that's it. Fujimoto, how he does it. It reminds me how Fujimoto actually does his composition. It reminds me a lot of like film. It kind of takes on a more, I guess, cinematic kind of feel. It's not like it's not like a it's not like any single panel is wasted. It kind of actually has a cinematic feel to it. That you're watching how a person storyboarding a film would be, and actually then you can imagine it in motion, which actually is kind of difficult to actually pull off. Like actually kind of have that kind of sequence to it. You actually can imagine it kind of in your head how it would actually be, I guess. Just a little more. Dear, what's that sound? Oh, don't worry. The usual way is just broken, that's all. You have nothing to worry about. I haven't seen many other people do that, actually, to be honest. It's the only thing I actually haven't... it's one of those ones I've always kind of appreciated whenever I've seen it. That's why I always kind of like Fujimoto's actual paneling, because it's one of those things that it's like a movie in motion. You actually don't ever see a panel wasted. It's not just shot, reverse, shot, shot, reverse, shot, shot, reverse, shot. Or maybe a cool panel here and there. It's actually kind of like every single panel means something. Oh. Run. That's like the biggest oh no moment in the universe. Oh no. Oh no. Bort. Must say, the actual character designs in this manga actually are really nice. Or Bort's, I guess. Isn't it amazing? This is how it always goes. They're stronger and stronger these days. So Bort won't let me fight. We diamonds are the hardest of all, with a hardness of 10. But when it comes to toughness, we're only second rate. We're brittle because if we get hit in the wrong direction, we break easily. That's also true. Diamonds do actually break. If you know how to, you actually can break a. Isn't it? It's a special point on the diamond. If you actually know it, you actually can break it in half, in one strike. If I remember correctly, it's hard to break a diamond any other way, but there's a special point that you actually have to break it. You have to hit it and it breaks. If I remember. I bought it special, and an aggregate of lots of tiny crystals as opposed to a single crystal body like me. Aggregate of lots of tiny crystals as opposed to a single crystal body like me. The enemy can hit that weak angle, but only affect a part of the aggregate. So Bort's toughness is in the class all of its own. It's the best it's the best composition you could hope for, hard and tough. I'm the one who wants to change. I wish I could be like that. Like Bort? Ew, no. I get the strong part, but that gem's scary. You're nice, dear. You're way better. But first, if I'm not strong, I'm not a diamond. That means Bort is the only real diamond. It's true. That's why sometimes, just for a second, I wish I was the only diamond around. Huh? Can you believe it? It's awful. Even though I love Bort very much, I'm hopeless. It's hard. God, this is very existential, to be honest. Jesus Christ. Like 4 chapters in. Everyone's like, bro, life sucks. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. It's hard it's hard without them. You know what I'm feeling, folks. No, and give a name to these feelings, huh? Why? Because you feel a little better when you identified it, right? I did hear that a natural history is supposed to classify everything. Well, it makes sense. Honestly, I feel it. I'm like, existentialism, bro. I feel that. It's like existentialism through the lens of gems. No. That sound was. I'm sorry, folks. I didn't mean to put you in danger. I was sure it would work, but you. I was wondering where you disappeared to. You were testing that weird fighting style again. I told you it's too risky. It's too much of a strain on you. What were you thinking? It's just you're always protecting me. It's not right. I'm a diamond too. And if I'm not going to be of any help, then it doesn't matter if I'm around or not, does it? Jesus. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now you see here, Bort. Don't be mean to Dia, or face my wrath. Oh? You see, it's just I just happened to run into foes here, and I was trying to help. I don't know what they're for, but apparently we're looking for a good way to come up with ideas. So, Bort, maybe you could help. I can. No way, really? But assuming I was suddenly struck with the desire to help you once, I would never get rid of you. So I'll turn your problems into dust. Oh? Life is suffering the manga indeed. As I said, I've never been able to escape the idea of actually covering stuff that hurts my soul, like emotionally. Oh, huh? They went right past us. They ignored Dia, and the piece of slag. You actually use that word outside of that context, it's actually a really, really bad word. It's a really bad word. Huh? I wonder what that is. It's too big to be a halo. But it's right above the school. Sensei must have seen it by now. Oh no. Sensei's taking a nap. Huh? What? That... It's not good. It's a free diamond end. So chapter 4, Coachella? Coachella? Good grief. I just don't know what to do with that Fos. The idiot's not even carrying Sensei's clipboard around anymore. I wasn't thinking when I mentioned Dia. I hope that dolt's not causing too much trouble. Hopefully we can at least have some peace while Sensei is resting. Between you and me, it's claws. Waking up Sensei is harder than fighting the Lunarians. Now, don't worry so much. Even Fos doesn't cause problems every day. Oh, cochlea. Oh, cochlea, I get it. Yeah, but if you actually take that word... Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. The cochlea is part of the ear. Yeah. But that word's actually... I swear that word's extremely... that word's extremely bad in an English context. I swear it's a derogative word, if I remember correctly. Over here, at least. I don't know if it's actually a universally like recognized word as derogatory, but it is over here. You don't say it very often. Jade, Yuke, look up. Yuke, look up. When did they... But that's... Oh, Bort's here. Then there's nothing for us to do here. Jade. Sorry. Fos. What? I'm sorry. You again? It's not my fault. Get down. But I can help. No, you can't. Yeah, I know, but it's complicated with those two. I told you not to bother them. Well, did you talk to Dia? Are you making any progress on your natural history? Oh, it's a scholar. Perfect timing. What? See this? I'd like you to investigate it. Oh, I forgot. I'm busy. But it's still here after the Lunarians disintegrated. That means it must not be from a moon. It could be a great discovery. Excellent. I'll let you make that discovery, Yuke. Oh no, I couldn't. It's all yours, lassie. It's more than I could bear. Listen, you're going to take this seriously, and you're not going to take the shortcuts. Let us know when you're done. Huh? Are you serious? No, really. I don't have time for this. I have a pressing matter that must be solved as soon as possible. Oh. It's a big boy. It's a very big boy. Uh-oh. Sure. It's hot in here. I can't move. Kidding me? It broke. No. It melted. Jade, your foot. It's melting. It reminds me of this something that's absolutely tarot. Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of just like randomly just randomly just vibing out, and then out of nowhere Master Snell comes in and just melts everything. Somebody help me. Ah. Hey, Slag. See, you cannot use it in that context. It's just what I'm surprised they even passed it over here. Where are you? I'm talking to you. You could at least answer me. It melted. Port. That's absurd. What is it? Heat? Acid? Is this a new weapon designed to melt us and take us back to the moon? And of course it had to capture that fragile idiot of all gems. This has never happened before. Do you think we can still come back after melting? This is basically calling they're calling what's the word? I can't. Damn it, Twitch! I can't say certain words on here because I don't know what their policy is, but it's not a very nice word for a person. Basically, I can't call them that. It's just like I say useless. Hey, useless, because again I don't know. It's not it's like it's the lowest of all low words to call someone over here, like that word. That's why just saying that word plus that, it's kind of like, What's going on in there? If you're just waiting for some good luck, you'll be happier melting into nothing. No, help me. Without me, Cinnabar will never be able to. Oh. 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 No reaction, huh? For crying out loud. Must she make everything so difficult? Bought. Over there. See? It's Phos. I think Phos has found something. Chapter 4, Cochlear, end. Chapter 5, Metamorphosis? Yeah, I just call it useless metal, I'd say. Because otherwise it's kind of one of those things, I just don't know whether or not it's a very derogative term over here, that's what I'm saying. To actually say something, Twitch is like, at me, just in case. I know you could just argue the fact it's used in different contexts, but it's one of those things you can never trust Twitch anymore. They're very not very good when it comes to like keeping people on his platform. Phos, are you in there? Oh, stay back, but oh. Snell's like, wow, that hurts. Poor Snell boy. We'll call him Charles. Charles the Snell. What? Yeah, it's got a very interesting kind of composition style to it. It's really not typical of what I've seen like in a very long time. It's really nice. I like it because it's kind of different. It's not the usual kind of stuff I see. Because I guess it's gone boom. Oh, that was easy. It was just a giant slug all along. I guess giant slug, not giant snail now. So Charles the giant slug. Even worse. I hate slugs. It's shrinking in the salt water. We could have figured that out if we'd had a second to think. If that idiot hadn't gotten captured right away, we wouldn't have wasted so much time and energy. But we did find out its weak spot, thanks to Phos. I think that deserves a little praise. You expect me to praise that imbecile? I'm going to grind that numbskull into powder. Jade. God damn it. AU class. Let's go pick up the pieces of that piece of useless metal. It's just I use that word so liberally. I'm like, bro. Any signs? No, it's no use. Their shell is empty. Did you find Phos? No. Not even a shard. No, how much trouble can one idiot cause? Bad. First managed to knock on the shells. There must be something left to find. Oh, it's Euclid. It says Euclades. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Goddamn pronunciation. It's weird. It's a weird world, as they say. That thing isn't big enough to have a whole gem inside it anymore. Yeah. Fos. Where'd you go? Fos? Fos? Emergency. Yes? Yes, I'm coming. Someone was playing around and fell into the pond, right? I think it was Fos. You're okay now. If any gem can fix you, it's rutile. Fos, hang in there. That's a diamond family for you. Even your jokes are cutting. It's true. Fos definitely was sucked into this huge snail, and the Lunarians dropped on us. But this is all we found inside it. There was nothing in the husk. Just a husk of a mollusk, eh? Your jokes are generally unfunny. It's a status report. Well, anyway, shall we dissect it? Wait. Well, that body is soft and flabby. I can see why you'd be concerned. But if this is Fos, then it should work out fine. But animals can't go back together if you cut them into pieces, right? You're even scarier than usual, rutile. Plus, animals rot when they fall apart. Since they told me that they're made to replace the components to adapt to the atmosphere, and the oldest parts die off. Oh, it's rutile. Okay, thank you. Rutile, thank you. How inconvenient. What do we do? I like to do something before Sensei wakes up. Anyway, as long as no one's been taken to the moons, fine. My work here is done. Dio, come back when you get your arm fixed. This is partly our fault. We told Fos to investigate the shell, but since we don't have a solution, we might as well let the doctor deal with it. Oh yeah. Here, dear. Fos dropped this and hid it in some papers. It's possible that it was an attempt to at least save your arm. Oh. Don't worry, Fos. I promise I'll change you back. And I'm a little worried you turned into this because I just suggested that you try making a big change. I was afraid of that. Anyway, let's go ask around. For real? For real. Actually also got my thing back on and turned it off for a second. For real, I guess you're not really much of a joker. So what's wrong with staying that way? I mean, it's gross, but at least Fos is well behaved. And gross, but not causing any trouble, but still gross. I really think we should find a way to reverse the transformation. Don't get so down on yourself. You can tell Fos is still healthy. Stay away, don't drip that on me. Slimy. What? Wait, what? Does that happen? Yeah. I see, so Fos is completely helpless now. How to reverse it? Fos was always helpless. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Oh, Fos, you already went for it. Nice. I feel like there's not that much difference as far as presence. Hey, isn't this better? Then you don't have to worry about being taken by the Lunarians. Oh, you look better than before. Poor Fos. Hello. Poor Fos. Oh, Fos, you're not very popular, are you? If you're not nice to people on a regular basis, they won't help you when you need it. Fos, are you listening? Oh. No, you can't eat grass. That's barbaric. You'll get your insides dirty. Maybe you don't want any of my help. Maybe if you change that completely, you don't have to worry how anyone else sees you. Or compare yourself to anyone. You don't have to be jealous. or put on any kind of act. Are you happy this way? But don't go yet. Let's ask around just a little longer. I'm sure there's someone out there. Damn, this is very essential. It's actually very essential, to be honest. Who needs you? Metamorphosis. End. Oh. 56. Extract. Oh yeah, that would be a double page, wouldn't it? So wait a second. Oh no. Damn it, it's not double paging it. Bruh, it's not double paging it. I'm disappointed. I was gonna try double page it, but it won't do it. Maybe it will do it now? There we go. There we go. Double paged it. It's nice now. Extract. That was all for like 1 second, but it was worth it. Time for work. No matter how many times I go out on patrol, the Lunarians never come at night. They never need me. Why? Did I talk to that? I didn't talk to that idiot. It's not like anything is going to come of it. I think your hopes up. Oh, Cinnabar. Diamond. What are you doing here? Oh, it was dark. I fell asleep. You're too bright. It's misleading. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way. Let's go home. Okay. Oh. Phos is gone. Phos? Phos? Huh? Where did you go? Oh no, what do I do? No. Oh, don't read my mind. We're friends. Gem's born in the same year. Help me, look. No, I don't ever want to get involved with that meddler again. Phos. There you are. What a relief. Don't do that. Come over here. Come on. You can do it. Look, it's Cinnabar. I'm leaving. Remember Cinnabar? Yeah, sorry. For some reason, my intake just randomly stopped. It was just like, nope. I'm not doing it today. I was like, thanks, bro. Thanks, bruh. Is this your pet? I question your taste and everything. Look at that happy face. And then there's that battle freak. I do not understand how you diamonds think. Well, actually, this is Phos. Phos. Don't I just absolutely butcher the name again? The gem that you helped the other day. Remember? How? No, I don't want to know. So you're saying the Lunarians bought a giant snail here, it ate 3.5, and now the idiots turn into this? Uh-huh. You really think these things happen? Huh? You heard a snail shout before it started eating, right? Well, the Lunarians dropped it pretty hard and stomped on it and opened a hole in it. I was just wondering. Tough break. See ya. Hey! You mean I know how to change them back? You mean I know how to change them back, don't you? You don't know that. I didn't even say anything. Everyone says they think foes should stay like this. Do you think so too? No. Actually, I'd rather that jerk were gone for good. That annoying high-maintenance, impulsive brat has the most childish ideas you can come up with. But he's too ignorant and stupid to ever accomplish anything. A little pest won't shut up or leave me alone, and insists that I go along with those ridiculous ideas. Without a second thought for how it might inconvenience me. I loathe that ignoramus. Ignoramus. Possibly tomorrow, Monday. I don't want to read it too fast because it's not actually that much available on Shonen Jump. I think I've got like one more volume to go and it's actually caught up. I think it's one more volume in a bit, if I remember correctly. Cinnabar, did Fos admit to being in love with you or something? Where'd you get that idea? I've always hated the way you have to turn everything into a love story. Well, that's all I'm hearing from you. And you haven't talked this much in 100 years. Do you love Cinnabar? Oh, you have such bad taste. You too? And who are you anyway? Huh? That's just some weird snail. Shelled creatures eat rocks to repair and strengthen their shells. It's a part of their natural behavior. Look, the shelled creatures around here eat the white sand from the beach so they're white. You wouldn't know this because you're always looking up at the sky, but the ones that live on the cliff are red like the cliff. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll probably read the rest of it like at some like Monday or tomorrow. Don't worry about it. But probably Shonen Jump's actually got a lot missing in between. So until volume 11 actually, shit, drop my water bottle top. Until volume 11 comes out over here, which I believe is in March, I can't cover the rest of it because I'm still behind. It's really stupid. But Shonen Jump's like that for some reason. Act H is exactly the same. It's like missing a load of chapters, so I can't cover that until it's actually kind of officially out. I don't care if I never hear that annoying, inconsiderate dunce's voice again. The idiot can stay at the bottom of the pond, filling in the holes in that shell forever. The useless moron is better off as a mint green shell pattern. You mean Fos became a part of the shell? You did know. If we collect all the green spots, of course we're immortal, so it has to work. Don't do it. You leave that jack alone. There was never any point in saving that dead weight. It doesn't matter how many times you bring that incompetent back. Once a useless disappointment, always a useless disappointment. But maybe I'll wait a little longer before I call that idiot a liar. Where have you been? It's late. I figured it out. We can bring Fos back. I have to get everyone. Huh? Hey! Everyone, come help. I know it's night time, but this is about guts. 1, 2. Whoa, it's covered in goo. This'll take some time. Get us more lights. These are all the bits that were a different color. Oh man, that's such a cool shot. Might as well make a double page spread actually. Oh no, it doesn't actually do a double page spread. Oh no, it does. There we go. There we are. Double page spread. Nice. Nice. I guess it kind of doesn't really. It kind of works and kind of doesn't. It's the wrong way around. It's that way around. Or was it that way around? Anyway. Oh no, it's stretch width the frame. That's the one. Oh, you did this to me. Stop that. Stop that. I just fixed you. Now, here we go. We're sorry. It's smarter than Fos. It's cuter than Fos. Oh yeah, right. You think that'll get you off the hook? Ah, you little. Sensei's gonna tear you to pieces. Huh? No, it's not okay. Doesn't mean you can just eat whatever's in front of you. No, that's no excuse. I do not appreciate it. Like I said, Fos. Who are you talking to? Huh? Extract. End. Oh yeah, metamorph. Yeah, that's kind of clever. So land of the late night gaming. Dun dun. No. Won again. Team thick eyebrows. Total victory. No fair having math skills on your team. I demand a team change. Yeah. This is stupid. But look at that sleepyhead. This may be our chance in 100 years. Maybe this is our once in 100 years chance. No. You need somebody somebody with less luck. Yeah. It's past lights out now. That's someone someone can beat. Oh, my brain's. But it's actually kind of clever that sometimes actually even for actually keep those things secretly inside the actual names of the actual things. So it's kind of clever. Metamorphosis. It's got faux in it. It's got clever. It's both a play on the actual. It's a play on the words. It's a play on the words. It's like Tony Harrison from Mighty Boosh. It's like the past lights out now. That's all we can beat. Let's face it, she'll take a long time. That's all we can beat. Now we stand a chance. What's with you, Gems? So to keep you. You're back. Did you get your yellow or Nepti? We need some backup on our side. Okay, I'll go find someone who seems useful and still awake. When is this going to bed? When's this over? Go to bed. Right. Do I need to actually read the translation notes? Oh yeah, I got no bottle top. So translation notes. Congo Sensei. The reader will have noticed that the characters in this series are named after gemstones. Well, I never. It's a SpongeBob thing. Well, I never. Who would have known? I would have known. The word Congo literally means gold or metal hardness, and has significance in Japanese Buddhism. It's related to the Sanskrit word Vajra, which means both diamond and thunderbolt. It represents indestructibility. Congo is a part of the word of diamond, but it's also used to refer to extremely hard substances, not limited to diamonds, similar to the English word adamant. Adamant? Yeah. Perv, page 40. The cliche in anime and manga is that a character will blurt out white while thinking indecent thoughts. The reason for the inappropriate rumination is that the white is what the characters had just seen under a girl's skirt. In other words, her undergarments. In this case, Fuzz is accusing Morga of looking at something that was not intended for public viewing, but mostly is just being contrary. Husk or mollusk, page 151. The translators have Rutil supplied the punchline of this unfunny gag. In the original Japanese, it was built into the Jade's report that the shell was empty. The word for both shell and empty is kata. So the sentence was originally the kata was kata. Rutil's response then was because it's a kata. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get the joke. See, I'm not dumb. I get the joke. I get it. I've got a brain that works sometimes. Leave me alone. Oh God, there we go. That's volume 1 of Land of Lustrous, or as we call it, Houseki No Kuni. So yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting manga, to say the least. It's not what I'm expecting, because it's kind of, I mean, a lot of manga tends to actually kind of drift into the territory of like, well, you know what, life kind of sucks. But what, in 4 chapters are kind of like, well, shit, life does actually suck when you think about it. It doesn't actually kind of drift into the whole entire thing. It gives you a world that's actually kind of very, I guess, not like extravagant, but at the same time, it kind of has that sense of like, it lies in the, in the beauty kind of lies the whole entire idea that there's like, what's the word? What I'm trying to say? Fuck, what I'm trying to say? I guess what I'm trying to say is the idea that I like how it uses the idea of it, the beauty behind it, because it kind of gives you that sense of security that it's actually not that bad. But when actually stuff tends to actually kind of happen, it becomes a bit more shocking in a way, because you don't actually kind of, but the way the world actually is, it kind of has that sense of it doesn't kind of hold that sense of hostility. Not even the way they use the composition holds that sense of hostility. Like in other mangas, you actually get that sense that the world is hostile, and the world is actually kind of like, oh shit, the whole entire time. But here you don't get that sense because the world is actually kind of beautiful. It's like, it's a very scenic kind of universe, but in that lies the actual kind of idea that you can't trust the actual you can actually trust what you see, I guess, in a way. So I guess it's actually kind of cool. Like, you don't actually kind of get that sense of like security because it's a false of security in the end. And yeah, I mean, I like the characters quite a lot as well. I like how they do in free. They fit quite well into the world itself. Actually, kind of doing free add a lot more to it. I like how certain characters do have that sense of like, I don't know how to say it, but like how a normal person would be, but you can actually understand it in the sense of class system. So the same thing happens with Beastars as well. Like in essence, you understand there would be a class system with the sense of like the animals. The same thing applies with gems as well. Gems have a sense of class system. So in doing so, there's one above the other. And I kind of like how even in the higher tiers, there is that sense of jealousy and actually that sense of like wanting to change. It's not as if everyone's actually kind of hunky-dory. Which actually kind of is nice, because it's one of those things you don't ever get a sense that everyone's kind of a-okay. It's actually always kind of like something's going on with the characters that you get to see as time goes on, or quite soon in certain cases. And it kind of adds a lot more to how you see those certain gems, I guess. And also I kind of like how it does in free also utilize the actual real world things for certain characters as well, because the diamonds breaking in certain places is actually kind of true in real life, that if you actually get a diamond in a certain spot, you can break it in half. It's actually kind of it's a very hard one to break normally, but very brittle if you actually know to break it. Oh, I see. I see. I don't know if I've ever seen it. I don't know if I've ever seen it in my life, but it rings familiar somehow. But yeah, I do actually kind of like that. Oh, I see. I get it. That actually is kind of interesting. But yeah, I kind of do like it. It's a very interesting kind of manga because of it. Because it's not like you get the sense that every single character is hunky-dory. Every single character does actually have their own flaws. Like how diamonds have their own flaws as well. It's very cool. It's a very kind of literal use of that whole entire concept that we see in real life. But in this context, used to actually kind of express the characters' actual motivations, actually their own fears, and their own kind of flaws as well. So yeah, I mean, I probably imagine to do like 1 volume per stream, maybe, depending on how quick we actually do it. I think they go down to 18 pages per chapter after this point, so it's actually not that long, so we might be able to get a volume done per stream. But yeah, I do actually quite like it. So that is me done for today. So as always, if you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on Twitch, then do leave a follow on Twitch, because indeed does me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube and doing free, leave a like on YouTube, because indeed does me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on the YouTube, then doing free, leave a sub on YouTube, because indeed does me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream, it's a bit longer, then do indeed leave a follow on Twitter, or join my Discord as well. Both will tell you when new streams are live. Both will tell me new streams are live and new streams I do as well. But until next time, some more Houseki No Kuni. See you guys later.